Two games. We'll do the New Jersey, at New Jersey and at Boston. There's our ranking right now in the Pacific. We're got down there. We have no wins yet. See what happens here in these next games. Had two pretty tough opponents. Couldn't get much goal support in the Rangers game there. That was a little tough. So we'll see what we can do here. And we had some injuries already, which kind of sucks. Let's see. Injury report. Hopefully, yeah, Kulikov, Derek Grant. Kulikov can play. I don't think I want to put him in there yet. They're still waiting. So right now I think we still have edit lines here. Let's see what our lines are right now. Yeah, our top line's only, but I need to maybe move either some assets if I want to keep trugging along, if I want to make the playoffs this season at least. See what happens. Move some draft picks or assets, and then maybe the older guys off the team. Unfortunately, just older in this case. Who's the oldest one here? Jeez. If Adam Henrique is the oldest one, that is crazy. Oh, no, Shattenkirk. Not by much, though. 1 year. So, I had to put Ben Owen, and Kulikov will be playing because of the injuries. So, we'll see what happens here. Yeah, I put Gruel in too. Gruel. Yeah, Benoit Olivier Gruel. So, all right, let's get down to it. I gotta remember to switch to broadcast. So, where are your jerseys? Game settings. Audio visual. And we'll go broadcast. So here's episode 3. Ducks versus Devils. And let's see what we have here. Ducks are 0-2-1, I think. If I remember right. Gotta get some wins here. Yeah, 0-2-1. Jerseys 1-1. This might be the time to see if we can get some goal support, but with the injuries, we'll see what happens. So we got Jack Hughes facing Trevor Zegras. Hughes wins the faceoff to Graves. Graves brings it in off of his line and just dumps it in to Jesper Bratt. Bratt loses to Fowler. Fowler on the boards, gets hugged on the boards. Silfverberg's in the corner trying to grab it. Oh, I screwed up hard. Huh. I did not put coach on. That is my bad. Let's see if I can do it through here. Select sides. I should be able to. Yeah. I can do it this way, I think. I don't need to do the coaches. There we go. That works. All right. Hughes picks it up in the slot, takes a hit. Palat picks the loose puck up and draws a penalty. Looks like Silfverberg for slashing, I think. Nope, Cam Fowler. It was Silfverberg or Fowler. Fowler lost the puck and then came back with his stick and got a penalty. Anaheim already down. Oh, you didn't know that was unnecessary. I thought it was a little bit more contest, but nope. All right, so the line for the Devils are Holla, Palat, and Johnson on the power play. Holla wins it. Klingberg dumps it. First special teams play for the Ducks. Trying to kill this one off. Devils. Palat on the boards gets pushed against, and Klingberg picks it up round his own net and dumps it for the clear. Henrique driving in there, can't grab it, but pushing and wasting time. Palat over to Hamilton. Dougie Hamilton. Back over to Johnson. Johnson back over to Palat. Palat loses it, picks it up. Off the post, no goal. Hamilton picks it up, tries to get to Palat. Palat in front, over to Johnson. Johnson back to Severson. Damon Severson gets knocked off the puck, loses it, but it's still in the zone. Hamilton, Palat, over to... Oh, what a save by Gibson. I think that... Oh! Klingberg dumps it again, almost dumps it and gets a penalty. Palat back over to Haula. Haula in, shot, stopped by Gibson. There's Gibson playing. Holding his team in it, especially in the first 5 minutes of the game. Hughes against Lundstrom. Hughes wins the face-off to Mercer. Mercer back to Tatar. Tatar gets blocked in front. Lundstrom over to Connor Carrick. And Carrick gets a shot and stopped by Blackwood. Nico Hischier picks up the puck in the defensive zone over to Jack Hughes in the neutral zone. Jack makes a move, loses it. Hischier picks it up, and Graves dumps it in. Jesper Bratt on the boards picks it up to Dawson Mercer. Dawson Mercer over to Hughes. Hughes gets the shot in front. I don't think it was Hughes that got it. It was Bratt that got the shot, but not a full shot. And Gibson holds it, passes out to Shattenkirk. And that might be the last seconds of this power play for the Devils. So Anaheim's getting another penalty. There's Isaac Lundstrom. 2 minutes for charging. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, it was more than 3 strides, 2 strides, 4 strides, 8 strides, whatever it was. But there's another penalty that they have to kill. Klingberg loses it in front to Johnson. Johnson can't get the shot to Gibson, but Haula picks it up over to Dougie Hamilton. Hamilton to Palat. Palat over to Severson. Severson back to Johnson. Johnson over to Palat. Palat in the shot and scores. Just outside the dot, inside the dot, kind of moves Gibson over and pulls him over enough to put it off the post and in, and Devils have a 1-0 lead on a power play. So the Anaheim Ducks killed the first one, take another penalty right away, and now they're down 1-0. Henrique tries to tie him up. New Jersey wins it. Graves brings it in over to Miles Wood. Wood stopped by Gibson. Nico Hischier and Adam Henrique facing off right now. Hish ties him up, pulls him, and takes it. Graves back to Hamilton. Hamilton can't get the shot through. Hamilton can't get the shot through again. Klingberg loses it to Hamilton again. Hamilton to Graves. Graves tries to get it to Hischier. Hischier gets a shot, and Gibson stopped. Hischier's in the slot. No defense on him, really, and tries to get a decent shot off, and Gibson there with the save. Zegras and Hughes facing off again. Hughes wins it again to Graves. Graves to Hamilton to Palat. Palat, somebody's in the net. Oh yeah, Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes was stuck behind Gibson there. Troy Terry to Fowler. Fowler can't get it over to anybody. Silfverberg picks up a loose puck. Fowler back over to Zegras. Zegras gets knocked off the puck. And Graves picks up the loose one over to Zegras. Zegras to Silfverberg. Over to Troy Terry. Terry gets the second shot of the game for Anaheim. And nothing too hard for Blackwood to save there. Fowler, Terry gets knocked. Fowler picks it up in the offensive zone, and Fowler gets a shot, and another save by Blackwood. Blackwood holds it to, I think it was Dougie Hamilton. Hughes back to Palat. Palat back to Hamilton. Hamilton in and trucks it through. No goalie interference. And we have a 2-0 lead for the Devils. Can't get anything going. Maybe we go for the first round draft. No, I'm just kidding. It's too early to say here, but jeez. Nobody was contesting him and just let him go through. Frustration is happening on the Anaheim bench, probably. Shattenkirk trying to bring it up. Over. Stopped by Blackwood. It looked like Zegras got a shot, I think. Siegenthaler comes off, gets poked off the puck. Damon Severson brings it in. Severson in front. Over to Johnson. Kulikov picks it up. He's still not 100%, but he's still playing because of the injuries we have. So let's see what Kulikov. Severson on the boards, hugs it. Over to Johnson. Johnson brings it up. He gets knocked by Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk will not let him through this time. Shattenkirk won't be allowed through by Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler picks it up. And back over to Sharangovich. Sharangovich, big shot. I can't see who it was. I think it was Miles Wood. But Frank Vetrano picks it up. What a block shot there from... I don't know who it was either. I think it was Klinger, but not sure. He sure picks it up. Kulikov back over to Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk turns it back to Vetrano. Vetrano gets it to Kulikov. Kulikov loses it, and that's the first. So let's go by and by here to the 2 goals that were... That was actually... I might have to check that one. I mean, I can't throw my challenge flag. There's no challenge flag in this game, so... But as you see, New Jersey's, they're out playing Anaheim. They're 1 for 2 on the power play. That, you know, face off 6-2. Passing Anaheim's 100%, which I'm a bit surprised. So there's no real turnovers, but passing percentage for New Jersey is 90%. So yeah, the biggest thing is shots and time on attack right now. And yikes. All right, we'll go through the 2 goals here. I am gonna check that. That I don't know. We'll find out here. Is this Palat? I think this is. Yeah. So Johnson over to Palat. Palat pulls it through the dot. Now, as you can see him do that, watch Gibson's movement. Gibson moves over slightly, but can't see exactly, so he doesn't move over all the way for the puck. As he's getting blocked by Haula and Klingberg, he doesn't know exactly where the puck's going to go off. He's looking around, doesn't get set all the way. Palat sees that, and it goes post, side. Well, post. It looks like it hits the post and in, but looks like net there, but... Yeah, take some far side on that one. And beautiful play by Palat, knowing that the goalie's right there. This is perfect angle. He knows that he can't see, so he pulls it over quick, gets a quick shot, and Gibson can't get set. So that's the first one. Now this one, I'm actually not sure. Okay, so can't challenge the offsides either. So let's see. Let's see. Puck's passed. Oh yeah, puck's passed. Oh, was it outside that side? No. Both of them did. I'm checking. But all right. So he gets the pass over to Dougie Hamilton. Nobody's watching him in the slot. Hamilton then does get past Fowler. Fowler tries to hit him. Misses. Now let's see. Does he get hit? See, again, that's Fowler. His bump pushed him into him, but the momentum. But that should not count. I don't know where the goaltender interference is. That's pretty sad, actually. He's in his crease. Yeah, I don't think that should have counted. Wow. And he doesn't tip it or hit it after with his stick. It just goes in. Yeah. I don't know about that one. But it is 2-0. Can't do anything about it. Start of the second period, though. We're in New Jersey. See what happens here. Zegras versus Hughes. Hughes has got Zegras' number right now on the face-off dot. Hughes wins another one over to Graves. Graves in the neutral zone to Hughes. Hughes brings it in, makes a move, gets knocked by Fowler and Silfverberg. Almost. Hughes tries to get a shot off, can't. Troy Terry back over to Silfverberg. Silfverberg brings it in slow, trying to find an opening. Back over to Terry. Terry gets a shot. Zegras shot stopped by Blackwood. Graves was there, but Graves made a nice little block there to kind of slow the puck down. And Jesper Bratt gets a shot on Gibson. Gibson, nice save there. Covers it up. Strome and Heesh this time. Hischier wins the face-off. Back over to Hamilton. Hamilton to Mercer. Mercer gets pushed off the puck. Fowler picks it up to Klingberg. Klingberg cuts across. Back over to Max Jones. Jones over to Strome. Strome, big blocker saved by Mackenzie Blackwood. Jones back over to Frank Vetrano. Vetrano gets a shot. Blackwood with the save. Blackwood deep in his net there, but he's big enough where he can take up the net and be able to kind of motion and move himself. So, or he can stay back and take up the net, which is very helpful for goalies these days now. Mercer tries to make a move, gets poked off it, but picks it up. Hischier gets knocked, and the Ducks are on a 2-on-2, but get knocked off the puck, and Siegenthaler picks up the loose one. Gets held against the boards, kicks it to Graves. Mercer trying to make a move, turns around, makes some space. Siegenthaler back over to Hischier. Hischier to Graves. Graves loses it, but Mercer picks up the loose puck. Back in their own zone, but Hischier brings it in the neutral zone. Loses it to Strome. Strome turns it, goes in front to Comtos, and Comtos can't get it. Or Comtois? I don't know what it is. I have to check. Lundstrom. Back over to Strome. Strome to Fowler. Fowler gets a little shot off, and big blocker saved by Mackenzie Blackwood once again. Klingberg over to Fowler. Klingberg. Shot. Bounces. Lundstrom over to... Oh my goodness. They had that, and Blackwood said, no, I don't think so. What a save by Mackenzie Blackwood from, I can't see, 44? I don't remember. Sorry about that. Devils playing it keep away in their own zone. Back to Johnson. Johnson makes a little move. Comtos gets it. Serengovich tried to keep it in, but lost it. What a save by Mackenzie Blackwood on... Oh, they thought they were going to show it. Nope, they didn't. Well, there's 4 minutes left in the second here, and it's still 2-0 for the Devils. Hamilton over to Johnson. Johnson makes a nice little move and stopped by Gibson. Gibson puts out his blocker, and that's it. Kulikov back over to Troy Terry. Loses it to Graves. Graves brings it in. Slow motion. Tries to get it on net, but nothing there. Dougie Hamilton tries to keep it in, can't. Loses it over to Graves. Graves loses to Zegras. Zegras back to Shattenkirk, back to Terry. Terry in. Back over to Kulikov. Kulikov back to Zegras. Zegras picks up the puck over to Silfverberg. Silfverberg in front to Troy Terry. Terry tries to get to Zegras, loses it, and Hughes gives it to Serengovich. Back to Graves. Graves over to Bratt. Bratt trying to get in front to Serengovich, and he does. Just doesn't get a shot off, and Gibson holds it, and that's the end of the period. So after 2 periods of play, we have a 2-0 still lead for the New Jersey Devils against the Anaheim Ducks. Now, as you can see, the time on attack's changed. Passing's more average, about the same too for each team. So I do see Anaheim pushing a little bit, coming back. The biggest thing is Blackwood. Blackwood is playing stellar, playing really well for the Devils to keep them at this lead. And Gibson's holding it for the Ducks. So it's either going to be special teams that kills this game or a bad, unlucky bounce, and then we're going to have, like, you know, a goal spree probably in the third. So we'll see what happens. We'll go to the no goal, but we will see a beautiful save by think it, maybe, no, it was, yeah, it was Comtos. So Comtos, yeah, 44 is Comtos. All right, got that. Beautiful save right here. Net's wide open. Beautiful try by, who is that? It is Lundstrom or Lundstrom. Lundstrom's coming around the net, pulls it enough, except Blackwood knows he's there and just can't get the. What he could have done was pass it, but then I might have not. But Strom's got a good shot, so. But he still had a chance here. Little tiny chance, just hits Mackenzie's pad, and Mackenzie Blackwood gets the credit for that one. And we'll do one for Gibson. Let's see. No, actually, maybe this one. Is it this one? Yeah. That's the big save from Gibson. Short side. Got most of the net covered except right there. Just if it was just a little lower, it would have probably gone in. Huge save by Gibson to keep it, and there we go. So here we go. Pitter patter, let's get at her. The third period starts. Jack Hughes against Trevor Zegras. Once again, Hughes is Zegras' number tonight. Yeah, again, Hughes to Hamilton. Hamilton to Palat. Palat loses it over to Silfverberg, but Palat picks it up from Silfverberg. Misses the net. Bratt picks it up. Block shot. Fowler picks it. Silfverberg takes it. Silfverberg brings it in to Troy Terry. Terry over to Fowler. Fowler turns around, gets board played, and Devils are up 2-2. But Terry comes back, good back check, and picks up the puck. Silfverberg's onside, trying to find somebody open. Klingberg is in. Can't get the shot to Blackwood, but Devils take it. Dougie Hamilton gets nailed off the puck. Hughes picks up the loose one, and Graves gets nailed by Silfverberg. Bratt coming in. Bratt almost got stick checked. Oh my goodness, what a save by Gibson to keep this a 2-0 deficit. Wow. Troy Terry can't get the pass. They're trying to force it in the middle. Severson picks it up, turns back, gets space, back over to Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler takes it, gets bumped, but still has the puck. Back over to Hischier. Nico Hischier to Damon Severson. Severson loses it to Frank Vetrano. Vetrano takes it, waiting, trying to get somebody open in front. Nobody's there. Hischier picks it up, turns around, back over to Dawson Mercer. Mercer's on a one-on-one, gets it, loses it to Strome. Strome's on a one-on-one, gets poked, can't get the puck. Vetrano takes it in, tries to pass it over, can't. Smith blocks it and grabs it. Back over to Sharangovich. Miles Wood to Sharangovich. Sharangovich gets bumped. Kulikov picks it up. Sharangovich is still bumping Kulikov. Not worried about the puck. Again, that's interference. But hey, whatever. Strome. Strome has it over to Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk gets a shot and stopped by Blackwood. Holla. Coming in. Loses it. No. Blocked. Shattenkirk's trying to grab it. Loses it to the Devils there. What a play. Comtos is in to Lundstrom. Can't get a shot off. And Blackwood didn't have to do anything there. Sharangovich has the puck. Loses it to Benoit. Or Benoit? Probably Benoit. I don't know. Loose puck. Lundstrom gets a shot saved by Blackwood. Last minute to play in the third here. Drysdale picks it up. Loses it. Picks it up again behind the net. Back over to Adam Henrique. Anaheim pulls the goalie. Gibson's out. Back over to Max Comtos. Comtos can't get it. And we have a power play for the Anaheim Ducks. This is exactly my fortel. You know, I don't know what's going on, but Anaheim power play, special teams, that's how they get going. Let's see what happens. 45 seconds. Not very much time. 2 minutes. Ooh, and they show that. Ooh, that's bad goop voodoo. That's what I was trying to say. Good lord. Adam Henrique loses it. That's another thing. His faceoffs have been not very adamant for Anaheim tonight. Watford jersey. Nice stop by Blackwood. 32 seconds left. They're just trying to break that shutout to get some team morale going, I think, right now. Don't think this one's out of the water just yet, but it is really close. Zegras can't win a face-off, and Devils dump the puck. And it's free to ice the puck right now because they have the penalty. So Klingberg over to Zegras. Zegras to Terry. Terry's just trying to get in and loses it. And that's 16 seconds. Can the Ducks get the goal to break the shutty? Zegras gets nailed, and Graves has the puck. Empty net for Hamilton. Hamilton hits it off the post. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. And that's the end of the game. 2-0 for the Devils. The first 2 goals of the game are the only goals of the game. And the Ducks are down once again. So now their record is 0-3-1, which is not a great start, but still able to bounce out of it. No problems. Just need a little bit more goal support for Gibson, who's been playing really well. Same as Stolarz. Stolarz was playing really well too. I think I gave him a game or one game, I think. And yeah, they just... Devils, the big one out of this one, face-offs. Huge advantage for the Devils, going 13-2. Gnarly. As soon as you win a face-off, that is puck possession. That is 9/10 of this game is puck possession. So if you win a face-off more than 90%, you're going to win the game. So the other big thing, penalty minutes. We took 2, they took 1. We couldn't get our power play going. They scored on the power play, which killed the game basically, and nothing we could come out of it. I will go through. There was that big, huge save by Gibson at the very beginning. His only shot, it looks like. Huge save by Gibson to keep it a 2-0 lead really early into the third. Hughes is open. I think everyone thought he was going to just take it in. Not seeing Dawson Mercer coming off of Klingberg side there. Mercer's right there wide open, and Gibson's like, I don't think so, Tim, and just sprawls. As I look at it again, it looks like he's not gonna hit the net. No, he's not, but still a big save. Good morale for the team to keep it there, and to see Gibson do that is just good too. I will go to Mackenzie Blackwood, who got his shutty. Which one? Which one's better? I think Henrique or Shattenkirk's. Well, we'll see. Oh, right there. He's in the right position. Not much room. Top corners, and kind of shoots into his glove, but he doesn't have to move his glove too much. And Shattenkirk's here. Strome to Shattenkirk, and there's no room. Like, I do not see. He has to shoot between the legs. Blackwood knows this, so he comes out to challenge, takes out that. Now, if Jones, if Jones would have tipped it or deflected it somewhere, I think it might have had a chance, but right at the crest of Blackwood, and easy save for Blackwood to get his shutty. And he's already had one shutout, it looked like they said, this season, so he's on a good tear. So that's it for the Devils game. And Zegras has been injured with a mild concussion. We've been hitting with injuries here lately. We might need to do something. We need goal scoring. We need goal scoring, so I'm going to check. Anaheim, nope. Entire league. So what I like to do for, like, if I need goal scoring, I'll go through here and I will pick teams that are not playoff ready. So like Jonathan Toews. Chicago is probably wouldn't mind getting rid of them. Both of them. Kane and interesting actually. Kane, Taylor Radish would be a little cheaper, but he's also probably playing on that line. They're okay. I am looking, because in that GM Connected that I'm in on Discord, there is a player that I wouldn't mind grabbing who's on an unfortunate team with the Arizona Coyotes. So we'll see what I can do here. And it's funny that it's right there. First time we're going for trades, all this stuff. This guy. After losing Zegras, it might actually help. The thing is, if they don't, he's got a little bit of high value. Not really. Might be easy to carry in. Let's look at. They're 2-1. Yeah, Kane's still there with his trade value, so I would try to grab him and move everyone down, I guess. See if I can grab. I'll do legit trades. For right now, we need something. So am I gonna get rid of? These are players that they want too. So what I might do, need to keep my centers really. I got Carrick. I can get rid of. Let's look at forwards. Yeah. So I'm thinking. I don't know what to do here. Too many injuries already. Well, we have our first. Do we want to just send it? And we have Boston second. And we have Colorado second. Do Boston second. And I don't want to see. Yeah, I'm looking at this. Jacob Perreault. 2 games played. I don't think they're going to do this. But we need a center bad. We have the cap space for Jonathan Toews. They did it. No, we could ask for a little bit more in this, but I think hopefully Jonathan Toews will, or Toews. So, So we now have... Why is he in... Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. Oh. Yeah, there we go. So now he's in the NHL, which he should have been. While he'll take Zegras' spot. Or Ryan Strome will take that spot, or he will take the power play. Yeah. Four-man power play. Yeah, I'm just trying to look. They don't get along. So Strome, Terry. Let's try Jones. That doesn't really do much, but we'll see what happens. Everybody's different, so it's power play strategies. So if we take out Henrique, nope. Balance, power. Kulikov, Terry, and Lundstrom. I'm gonna put Strome there and Toews there. Still doesn't help, but we'll see what happens. So we made big movement after losing Zegras there. Hopefully that helps and we go to Boston. Nah, I'm okay. That one I can best lines because it's the goals. Okay. We're just trying to get a win here. So we'll see what happens here. Play the next one. Last game of this episode. And we'll go from there, but we're trying to switch it up, maybe. Let's see if we can put some old school Duck jerseys on against Marchand, Pasternak, McAvoy, Bergeron, and the Bruins. Yeah, so we picked up Jonathan Toews, and we needed to do something quick for Zegras getting hurt. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, and there it is. McAvoy brings it in. McAvoy back over to Taylor Hall. Hall to Bergeron. Bergeron, big save. Gibson. Wow. First little jump, and Bruins have it. Bergeron taking the faceoff against Strome. Strome's now getting that little start there that I think he needs. So Bergeron gets a shot, stopped by Gibson. Oh, I did it again. That's why. Oh my goodness. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Sorry about that. I forgot. I gotta push coach. Because then I can get the lines in next time, but that's okay. Pasternak to Hall. Hall gets bumped off the puck in the slot and can't do anything. Pasternak back over to McAvoy. McAvoy to Bergeron on the sides. Lindholm to Pasternak to Hall, and Gibson with the save. Boston's first line is really outpowering Anaheim. First game since being traded, Jonathan Toews got picked up by the Anaheim Ducks here. See what happens. McAvoy to Zacha. Zacha can't get it over to Krejci. Krejci over to McAvoy. McAvoy to Zacha. Zacha to Smith. McAvoy back, and Strome gets the loose puck. Smith picks it up, and big save by Gibson. Huge save by Gibson. Troy Terry over to Silfverberg. Trying to bring it up for the Ducks. Gets nailed. And I think Silfverberg's hurt. Klingberg gets a shot, and Ullmark with the save. Oh, Silfverberg's back in it, I think. Yeah, he is. He's not injured. We'll find out at the end of the game here. More injuries is not a good thing for us. Jonathan Toews. Number 20. I should change that. I gotta give him number 19. He's always been 19. So, big poke. Offside DeBrusk. Still 0-0. Huge saves by John Gibson. And one big save by Ullmark to make this still a 0-0 tie. Jonathan Toews to loses it. McAvoy picks it up for Boston. And a shot from Charlie Coyle. High slot. Beats Gibson 5-hole, looked like. Wow, gets his first goal of the season on a ripper like that. We'll go through that later. McAvoy gets a point. And there we go. Charlie Coyle on the board. Loses it. Fowler picks it. Boston's in the neutral zone. Gets hit off the puck. Fowler gets bumped. Foligno scores. Nick Foligno gets into the slot. Gets a squeaker between Gibson's arm and just kind of flutters in. Unfortunately, it's 2-0 Boston. Charlie Coyle gets another point on that one. After getting his first goal, he gets an assist on in this game. Anaheim winning some faceoffs. Kulikov to Vetrano. Vetrano off the boards. Trying to get to Jonathan Toews. Almost scores a goal. Vetrano gets a weak shot. Ullmark passes it up, and Vetrano picks it up and gets a shot. Again, Ullmark's there, though. Bad turnover on Boston, but Smith over to Krejci. Krejci makes a nice little move. Krejci turns. Zacha in the slot again and scores. Pulls it, and off the post, nobody there, and Gibson can't make that save either. So we have a 3-0 lead for Boston. It's a rough go right now. We'll see what happens. Just got a new player, though, so we'll see what happens. Terry to Strome. Strome gets a shot, and Ullmark. Since Strome got on this first line, I think he's kind of pushed, though. He's got a couple shots already. He's kind of getting going. Strome, Terry, and Silfverberg. See what happens. He's facing Bergeron, which is one of the better centers in this NHL league. So, McAvoy dumps it. Anaheim picks it up. Strome to Terry. Terry in the neutral zone. Makes a little move to get some space. Terry can't get anything going. Back to Lindholm from Boston. Takes it. Trying to find some space too. Back to Hall. Hall to McAvoy. McAvoy to Pasternak. Pasternak, big save by John Gibson. Hall to Pasternak. Silfverberg picks it up in the defensive zone, and Strome takes it. Strome gets bumped at the line, dumps it in, and he's still trying to get up. Uh-oh. But Taylor Hall gets to Krejci. Krejci can't get the full shot, but he gets it, and Gibson makes a nice save. Klingberg, Adam Henrique. Henrique takes it, gets bumped again, and slow to get up. Oh no, this is Kulikov. Big shot from the point, and that's the end of the first period. Huge saves from Ullmark, a couple saves, big saves from Gibson, but we're still 3-0 down to the Boston Bruins. See some plays of the period here, so I think we'll go with Coyle's. Coyle's first goal of the season. Nice little move by McAvoy to get some space from Fowler. Stops up, makes some room, opens up that passing lane, and as you can see, he's already winding up. I can see it here, right there. He knows this puck's going to him. He's ready. He's aiming where it's going to go already. The biggest thing for Gibson is that cluster, if we can see, this cluster in front. And huge shot by Coyle. Coyle gets a nice little top shelf side off the post. And we're down 3-0 after that one. That was 1-0. So here comes the second period. Bergeron taking the faceoff against Ryan Strome, who Zegers is gone from an injury, so Strome takes a spot. Strome comes in with a hit, big stop, and we have a fight. Kind of. Oh, we're having a fight. Bergeron and Strome? No, Troy Terry. Terry's laying in on Bergeron. This is interesting. Nice little... Oh, Terry's laying in on Bergeron. And he gets an uppercut and wins the fight. Gets some pump up for the Ducks. See what happens here with... Is Ryan Strome getting a penalty for the charging first? No, just two for... Both of them for fighting. So, there we go. Krejci's taking the face-off against Ryan Strome. Krejci wins the face-off to Brandon Carlo. Carlo back over to Lindholm. Lindholm over to Krejci. Krejci in the neutral zone. Krejci makes a move over to Hall. Hall makes a move back over and scars Pasternak there on the doorstep. Nobody can do ever if Pasternak's on the ice. He's playing really well in the actual NHL season this year. So, I do not know. Oh, it's showing the penalty minutes. And there you have it, 4-0 Boston. So, Strome loses another face-off. Lindholm picks it up, loses it to Frank Vatrano. Vatrano dumps it in. Lindholm picks it up. Back over to Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall takes it across the slot in his own zone. Back over to Lindholm. Lindholm on the side. Back to Krejci. Krejci in over to Lindholm, over to Carlo. Carlo loses it to Fowler. Fowler on the board play. Back over to Vatrano. Vatrano takes it up to Strome. Not Strome. That's, I don't know. Silfverberg. Silfverberg in to Vatrano. Tries to go far side on Ullmark, and Ullmark just kicks out his pad. 4-0 in the second here. Charlie Coyle, who's already got 2 points against Ryan Strome. Oh, it is Strome, 16. I was right. Sweet. Ryan Strome, big save by Ullmark there from the slot. Forbert gets a dump. Fowler picks it up. Fowler out of his zone over to Terry, to Silfverberg. Silfverberg's out, trying to get Terry. Terry finds him. Oh, what a save by Ullmark. On the line by Troy Terry. Almost tucks it. And Ullmark, huge save to keep it a 4-0 lead for his team. Charlie Coyle and Adam Henrique taking the face-off again. Henrique wins it. Campos over to Clifton. Connor Clifton back over to Jacob DeBrusk to Forbert. Clifton back over to Foligno. Foligno loses it, but Fowler pokes it and Foligno picks it up. Charlie Coyle gets bumped by Klingberg. Klingberg picks it up. And back into the neutral zone, Henrique gets a shot and stopped by Allmark. And there is another save by Allmark to keep this a 4-0 lead, only in the second period. Henrique and Krejci this time. Henrique wins it. Loses it. Smith brings it out for Boston. Dumps it around. Kulikov held against the boards. Still got it through. Lindholm to Comtos to Lundstrom. Back to Hampus Lindholm for Boston. Krejci. Pavel Zacha brings it in. Zacha has it. Back over. Loses it. Comtos has it to Adam Henrique. Henrique gets bumped off the puck. Carlo gets it. Turned around. Gets hit off the boards. And we have board play again. Krejci picks the loose puck up. Over to Brandon Smith behind the net. Over to Zacha. Zacha then turns around. Back over to Smith. Smith to Carlo on the boards. Can't get it over. Vetrano loses it to Henrique. Henrique was fighting his own team for the puck there. Henrique back over to Comtos, can't get a good shot off, and Allmark does not have to do anything on that one other than play his post. Hall loses it, but picks it up again, tries to get a odd angled shot, but can't bury it. Jones brings it in for Anaheim. Jones back over to Jonathan Taves, the one that we just picked up for a good trade here for Zegras as being injured. So we needed a first line center, and Jonathan Taves was he wasn't on the block, but you see his value goes down with the age, so his trade value goes down. He still can produce. It depends what you put him with. It's kind of like Ryan Getzlaf last year. It's just adding another kind of key aspect to help the younger guys. So we'll go here, see the goal, and Pastrnak wide open. All right, Taylor Hall makes a move, gets 3 ducks that are collided with each other, and Pastrnak wide open on the doorstep. Shouldn't miss. Wow. Gibson almost got it, except it goes off the pad, top of the pad, and in. So that has it at 4-0. Here comes, well, we'll look at the stats here quickly, but again, Boston out shooting only by 1. The big one here is time on attack. Time on attack is huge. Puck possession, again, they're winning faceoffs. They're going to get more time with the puck. So 6 minutes to 2 minutes, yeah, they have a better chance. So 4-0 Boston right now. Anaheim needs something going. That fight might have started something, but it didn't really produce anything in the second. So here we go. Strome and Bergeron. Bergeron ties it up. Pastrnak comes in, tries to get it. And I think Pasternak's getting a penalty. Whoa, Strome almost scored off of Allmark's shoulder. But I think Pasternak's going in for interference. And yeah, he kind of came in to grab the puck, missed the puck, and went straight into the player opposite of him, straight across. And we have a power play for the Ducks. Oh, Strome. He pushes Strome. So here we go. Jonathan Taves, Frank Vatrano, and Jacob Silfverberg on the power play. Can't get anything. Carlo dumps it. Fowler there to pick it up. Back to Vatrano to Klingberg. Klingberg makes a nice little move to Silfverberg. Silfverberg in the neutral zone. Silfverberg gets poked off the puck, stick lifted, and grabs it. Klingberg keeps it. Fowler keeps it in the zone. Vatrano into the slot to Silfverberg. Silfverberg gets a beautiful shot to get a rebound, but nobody there to bury the biscuit. Klingberg drops it to Vatrano. Vatrano brings it in, gets poked off the puck. Fowler has it. Fowler in, loses it on a pass intercepted pass by Boston, and they just dump it for the clear. Klingberg around his net picks up the loose puck, makes a little move, trying to gain some space. Vatrano, back over to Jonathan Toews. I always say Toes, I don't know why. Boston dumps it again. Huge PK from Boston right now. Anaheim can't get anything going. Fowler back over to Vatrano. Vatrano poked off the puck, but picks up the loose one into Klingberg. Klingberg over to Silfverberg. Silfverberg gets an odd angled shot again, stopped by Ullmark. Boston again with the clear. 30 seconds left in this power play for the Boston Bruins. Klingberg around his net, back over to Vatrano. Vatrano in, makes a nice little move to Strome. Strome can't get it to Terry to bury, but gets a shot off, stopped by Ullmark. Terry brings it out to Vatrano. Vatrano to Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk shot, stopped by Ullmark. And not very much going on for that power play. Maybe some weird or odd angled shots. So maybe a complete 3 shots total on that power play. There's still 16 seconds. Clifton now dumps it. Shattenkirk tries to get it up quick to Terry. Terry gets it. 7 seconds left. And shot stopped by Ullmark. Strome back over to Jamie Drysdale to Shattenkirk. Back to Drysdale. Terry in the slot. Terry shot stopped by Ullmark. Nobody really there for any rebounds. Nobody there for any deflections, anything. Nobody in front of Ullmark. So Ullmark can make that save every day, any day. Carlo has it. Carlo makes a nice little move. Carlo back. I can't see who that is. Is that Clifton? I don't know. Zacha takes a shot, stopped by Shattenkirk. Terry brings it in, round the net, dumps. Shattenkirk takes it on the line, keeps it in. Terry gets a shot. Ullmark there, but what a save by Ullmark. Strome. Strome with a couple shots. Terry with a couple shots. Jeez. Krejci in. Krejci around the net over to Pavel Zacha. Zacha comes out and gets a shot. That was Clifton, I think. I don't know who that 12. Boston. Boston still up 4-0. Oh, Brandon Carlo got some hits there and takes the leaderboard in top 3. Boston. Nosek to Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk gets bumped. Back to Nosek. Nosek to Riley. Riley shot and misses the net. Not very far from the mesh of the net to get a goal there, but we'll see what happens. Carlo backtracks. Back over to Federic. Gets bumped over to Comtos. Comtos brings it in. Back to Fowler. Fowler scores! And we have our first goal for the Ducks. Cam Fowler comes in, pinches in, and his winger sees that and gets a beautiful shot off the post and in on the far side of Linus Ullmark. And no shutout this time, as they got shut out by the Devils the last game, so we'll see what happens at the end of there. Bergeron ties him up, Pastrnak picks it up, and Anaheim then gets the loose puck. Henrique to Comtos. Comtos can't get a shot off for Ullmark, but Comtos to Henrique. Henrique gets a shot, and Ullmark's there for the save. Boston's next games are against Minnesota, Dallas, and Detroit. And there goes to the Comtos. Wow, everybody's just, not producing, as you can see. 2 points to the new acquired Jonathan Toews, who's got 6. So Taylor Hall brings it in, loses the puck, but back over to Pastrnak. Pastrnak to Forbert? I don't know who that was. I can't see. Klingberg picks it up around the net. Back over to Cam Fowler, who got the first goal for the Ducks. Gets bumped to Jonathan Toews over to Max Jones, and Ullmark's there. Right in the crest, right where the Boston Bruin sign is. Right in there. Can't really do too much. Charlie Coyle with the goal already, and against Jonathan Toews. Clifton got slashed, and Allmark almost let that go in. But we have a power play for the Boston Bruins, I think, who are 1 for 2 on the power play. Or this is their first one. I can't remember if we've seen them. Oh, Jonathan Toews there. Bad little stick lift. Should show here. Is this their first one? Yeah, this is their first one. Yeah. So Adam Henrique takes it. Trying to get something going here. Maybe makes a miracle happen for the Ducks, but not looking good. Grzelcyk. Wow, Anaheim's really pushing here. Shorthanded. Zacha brings it up to Coyle. This must be, yeah, Paul. Oh, Benoit picks it up, but can't get the full extent. Zacha gets the loose puck, and shot by Gibson. And here we will see probably the first line Boston power play with Pastrnak, Marchand, Hall. And no, we're seeing Krejci, Zacha, and Coyle. Wow, surprised that they're not putting out their first line. Gruel, back over to Benoit. Benoit, I don't know, maybe it's Benoit. Kulikov to Benoit. Zacha gets a nice little block to Coyle. Coyle gets pushed off the puck by Benoit. Benoit loses, well, not loses it, but board play. And passes it to Coyle, but also picks it up. Gruel has it. Good puck possession. Big shot. Stopped by Allmark. Benoit back over and intercepted by Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk in. Block shot. Benoit to Carrick to Kulikov. Kulikov makes a little move. Back to Lundstrom. Lundstrom gets a shot. Stopped by Allmark. And again, in the crest. Yeah. So here we go. We got Patrice Bergeron and Carrick taking it. So we got, there's the first line power play. They must have been tired. Or they don't care because it's 4-1. But Klingberg takes it back, trying to kill time. Lundstrom back over to Klingberg. Klingberg gets poked off the puck, gets a shot, and Allmark has it. There's been more pressure by the Ducks on the kill than there has this whole game, it looks like. I don't know what's going on here. But Troy Terry trying to take the faceoff against Bergeron, and that did not go well, because Bergeron doesn't lose many draws. Pastrnak back over to Taylor Hall. Hall to Riley. And we have a penalty coming up to the Ducks. Charging, it looked like. No, elbow. Oh, wow, you don't say that much. Troy Terry, 2 minutes for elbowing. And Boston's power play will be out there for the rest of the game. He kind of leans in with his elbow. Yeah, that's a penalty. See what happens here. Coyle versus Strome. Coyle wins it to Zacha. Zacha to Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk gets blocked, and the puck is out. 48 seconds left in the third here. Krejci and Jonathan Toews. New acquired Jonathan Toews. Toews ties him up, but loses it. Boston. Hampus Lindholm, back over to Zacha. Zacha in. Lindholm, big blocker save. Krejci around, back over to Lindholm. Lindholm trying to get in free and some space, but can't. Board play. Drysdale. Drysdale up to Jonathan Toews. Toews gets poked off the puck. Drysdale gets nailed off the puck. And Grzelcyk back to Zacha. Zacha's getting pushed around. Krejci brings it in. 14 seconds. Zacha shot. Stopped by Gibson. Krejci back over to Lindholm. Lindholm to Coyle, sorry. And Vetrano takes it to Drysdale. Drysdale to Jonathan Toews. Gets bumped off the puck again. And that is it for game number 2 of this episode 3. And we'll take a peek at some injuries, how long they're going to be, and we'll leave it at that. But we'll see what happens here. Big saves from Ullmark. Again, just no goal support. Gotta figure out something. Yeah, so we'll see what happens here. At least they didn't get shut out like they did against New Jersey there 2-0. They still lost 4-1, but Fowler breaks it. They needed a goal. So we'll see here momentarily. I don't. Yeah, just the one for Fowler. Yeah, nice little stop up by Comtos. He sees Fowler lane open. He sees his Boston players turning, so he knows he can get it quick. Comtos, beautiful pass. Beautiful pass, wide open. And we'll just take a peek. Let's see. And again, can't see. A big thing I noticed this year for goalies is if they can't see, they will not save it. They will not move. They will not. Yeah. Well, Ullmark, I don't know how he's moving. How he knows where Fowler's going. I really don't. There is like no. Oh, maybe just right between the heads there. But Fowler's moving in really slow on his left, and beautiful movement gets Ullmark over and shot by Fowler top shelf. Not really top shelf. Side off post maybe. No. Oh, it is top. Top shelf, top corner. Nice shot, and that was the only goal in the third. Anaheim had 30 shots. They were taking odd angled shots, especially on their power plays. Couldn't do much there. At least they're pushing the puck to the net a little bit. Biggest thing again, time on attack. 8 minutes to 5. Puck possession, 9/10 of hockey in general. Doesn't matter how many shots you have, as you can see. It's sometimes quality over quantity, and sometimes it's quantity over quality. Big thing is puck possession. Having puck time is a big aspect. Again, they have Bergeron, they have Coyle, they have really good centers that know how to get the puck at the very beginning of when they need it. So 18-11 were the faceoffs. Another one win for Boston. So there you have that game. Now I'm going to check quickly the injury reports and how long people are out. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, everybody's, So Grant's out. Oh, he'll be back pretty soon. They don't know about Vakanainen, and they don't know anything about Zegras yet still, which that is the main key. We will go right there. We did pick him up just now for... What did we move? I don't remember. I can't really remember what we did. There's got to be a way. I wish it would show me. No. Trying to see what I moved. I thought there's a little spot. Maybe. Oh, league. Here it is. Should be in this one. There it is. Chicago. So we got rid of Jacob Perreault and a 2023 second round pick for Jonathan Taves, as we needed a first line center. We have Ryan Strome, who's playing first line minutes, but Jonathan Toews is playing second line just because of that. And that's all we have for right now. Thanks for watching. If you did, if you like it, hit the like button, and let me know if you guys want to see anything different or different aspect of this. Appreciate it.